Hey guys, what's up? So, the new horror pack arrived in the mail. Let's open it. Actually, the only reason I have this out is just to show it off. But I am gonna just take the knife out of the one end and use it. Ooh, probably shouldn't lay the blade end on my leg. I also have some other stuff that came in the mail today and I got in the mail the past few days. But the big thing here is the horror pack, and I know one of the hints for the movies that were going to be in this month's pack was something about an American like a supernatural thriller with an Oscar winner at the helm or like directing it, and the big one I can think of is the American remake of The Ring. And while I'm not a big fan of The Ring, it's a good movie, but it's not the best. So we're just gonna pull them out one by one and see what happens. Starting off, we got actually this is the American remake that I could. This is one of the American remakes of foreign films that I haven't seen the original of, but I still like this one. It's the unrated version, unrated widescreen edition of Dark Water, which I haven't seen the original from Japan, and I haven't read. I'm pretty sure it's based on a book, um, but I know it's from. I know the original is like from the same people that made The Ring, and I really enjoy the original The Ring. Um, and I watched this one years ago, but I still remember liking it a bit. So that's always cool. Next we have wow. So my guess was right on this. One of the guesses was this zombie classic is not very fond of you, and I thought it could be The Dead Hate the Living. I doubt it because that film is not considered to be a classic. But here it is. I watched The Dead Hate the Living in like December, and I remember thinking it was okay. Not really thinking anything amazing of it, and I guess now I own it. But I mean, I guess it's another zombie flick to throw in the collection. Not upset about it, and at least they're doing. At least the horror pack is getting some more obscure films. Um. Oh. Wow, they got us. One, two, three. They got us 5 this month, actually. That's kind of weird. This is a double pack with 2 films on 1 DVD. It's Scream Bloody Murder, which I forget if I own this one or not, and El Chupacabra. Um, it's a double feature DVD, and I don't think I've ever seen either of these films. When did I think I might already own the one of them. I think I might already own Scream Bloody Murder on one of those big sets, I think. But I'm sure there's more than just one movie called Scream Bloody Murder. I don't think I've ever seen a movie about the El Chupacabra, but still cool, obscure stuff. Definitely gonna watch those sometime. And the last movie is from the producers of The Sixth Sense, a supernatural thriller, suspense-filled mystery, The Invisible. Um, yeah, they sent me like nothing but, I mean, a good amount of this stuff I haven't seen before, or it's been a while since I've seen, and don't know really anything about this. I guess it's about a guy who's dead, trying to solve his own murder. Um, he's trapped in a ghostly limbo where no one can see and hear him except for Annie, the person who might be able to save him. They must work together to solve the mystery of his murder before it's too late. Uh, I mean, yeah, cool. Another one that's kind of obscure. I've never heard of this. So again, I cannot fault the horror pack this month. Even though I'm not a big fan of The Dead Hate the Living, I still thought it was okay. And I remember really liking Dark Water. Now I can rewatch it. And I've always wanted to check out one of the, because I know there are quite a few films that exist about the El Chupacabra, but I never really looked them up or found or watched them or decided to go out and buy them. So now I guess I can watch one of them. And there's this one, so I actually got 5 this month, and I'll definitely be putting the things right here for how much they're worth. But overall, yeah, solid this month again. Ugh. Now on to some stuff I ordered off eBay. Both of these packages arrived today, actually. Starting off, I have the Masters of Horror episode of Imprint. The episode directed by Takashi Miike, who is probably one of my favorite Japanese directors. I really enjoy his stuff. But all I know about this one is it's a film that is considered to be disturbing, and it's an episode of a TV show. But this one was banned. It was actually banned from airing on TV in America, so that's definitely something, they could slap on the cover to increase sales. But I got it. It was one of those ones on eBay where they have a bunch of movies and it's like pick 6 of them for $17, and the guy had a good selection. But this one, I haven't seen this. Figured I'd pick it up. Next, we got the DVD of the Phantom of the Opera, the version with Robert Englund in it, and I honestly forget if I said I wanted this one, and I've seen the this one before. I've seen it before, and I think it's pretty good. But I forget if there's like a difference. This DVD smells a bit weird. But whatever. But I don't know if there's like a difference in like running time between this one and the Scream Factory Blu-ray, but I I own it now, so that's always cool. One of the reasons I said I wanted that, I had told the guy to send me that one, was because at least the last time I had checked, this film on this version, this DVD of it was out of print and very rare, and I figured it would be worth it. And then I looked it up, and it turns out that this film is not out of print, I guess. That this version of it isn't out of print. It's actually readily available, and that new Blu-ray was just to put it on Blu-ray. But either way, it's a solid movie. Speaking of... Ooh, it's an old Blockbuster rental, too. I love these things. Speaking of Japanese supernatural horror, we have The Eye. Well, this isn't Japanese. This is Korean, actually, I think. I think this is Korean. Or it's Cantonese. I don't know. I know it's Asian, but this is one of the horror films I've always heard about as as being really really creepy. So I figured why the hell not just buy it. This one I bought. I swear there's something a bit weird about how these DVDs smell. I mean, it's not like they're covered in anthrax or anything, at least as far as I can tell, but must be I mean, every house has that kind of weird, distinct smell to it. So maybe that's just it. I got Bats. Bats is a horror film that I saw when I was very, very young. And I don't remember much about it other than it being about murderous bats. and I saw the guy had it, and I figured, why the hell not? I could go for a spin. Actually, no, I think that smell is coming from downstairs. I think someone's deep frying something. Next, we got two movies that are in a series. Animeville 2, The Possession, which I already own the first Animeville, and I really like it. I really love the original Animeville. It's one of my favorite 70s horror films. And the sequel to it is pretty good. I remember watching it and thinking it was pretty fun, underrated little horror film. Nothing too great, but still very, very entertaining. And then I got Animeville 3D, which I actually haven't seen this one. I know this one was released in theaters in 3D, and that's about all I know about it. Like, that's really it. And I know that it's part of the big three of the series, and I know there's like a few more entries in the series that are like lesser known. I know there's one called like Animeville 1992. It's about time, like like goddamn. But I've never seen this one, so I figured I'd pick it up and, you know, just put it in my collection and maybe watch it sometime. One of the things I'm too lazy to go get is something that I already showed off in my OhioCon video, so I'll just keep it short. It's a complete series of Pantene stocking with garter belt, and it's a very, very fun anime. Very, very entertaining, and just leave it at that. And then the other thing, which I got yesterday, and I actually uploaded my review of it last night, is When Blackbirds Fly, the new Jimmy Screamer Claus flick, which I really, really enjoyed. But that's basically it. I got 10 movies in the mail today. 10 movies. And for about $40. That's not bad at all. But anyway, guys, that's really it for now. You guys have a good one.